Matt, we headed up to Brisbane on the weekend, very wet conditions in our first loss of the year. What were your thoughts after the game?
Yeah, it was a tough contest. Full credit to our opposition, Coorparoo. They were really prepared for those conditions and they executed the game plan that they needed to get the job done. It was the opposite of the games we normally play. We didn't kick a goal until halfway through the last quarter, and normally we kick between 10 and 20 goals a game. So the conditions forced us to play a different style of footy, and I suppose we take out of that we need to improve that side of our game if we come across those conditions again throughout the year.
Yeah, how do you review the game then?
Yeah, well, it's difficult because it's the opposite of most of the games we play. So I'll probably just keep some edits for if we come into those conditions again. We might look at those pre-game to prepare our minds for that. But otherwise, I think we'll get back to working hard at training and get back to what we do best and trying to play our uncontested fast footy. So we can't control the weather, but that brand has stood up for us. It was impossible to execute that in the conditions on the weekend. So we're just going to learn from that when we need to and make sure that we improve our game next time.
Yeah, going into this week, Wilson Grange at home. What's the thoughts going into this week?
Yeah, well, hopefully, nice weather like we've got today and back on our home ground. We had probably 6 or 7 changes going into the game in Coorparoo on the weekend, and I think I'd like to give those girls an opportunity to redeem themselves. So I don't forecast too many changes. The conditions were so crazy that it's almost hard to analyse each player's performance. But yeah, we'll get back on our home deck. We'll train really hard this week. We had a difficult week with training last week, so we'll prepare really well and make sure that we get a response out of our group. So it's the first time we've tasted defeat all year, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the players, how they react as individuals and also as a team.